guys, welcome once again to Think Tank TV, and thank you so much for joining me. Now, how many of you remember when former President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan came out and said that former American President Barack Obama masterminded his removal when he refused to accept the same-sex marriage? Now, 2 years into the re-election of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the political climate is beginning to twist again. When I saw a video today, I said, no, I must show it to you guys. Because like we all know, it is 2 years into President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration. And in the next 2 years, the political climate in Nigeria is going to be changing again. Will President Bola Ahmed Tinubu be re-elected, or will he be smoked out of Aso Rock? Now, when I saw this video, I began to connect the dots. Because I had heard previously, even though I gave it a wave of the hand, that current president of America, Donald Trump, does not like President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That's why he did not invite him to his inauguration. He has not seen him and all that. You can take a look at how President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has been seeing France president. It tells you that they have a very good relationship. But Donald Trump, I don't have any record, except you do, where President Bola Ahmed Tinubu went to meet Donald Trump. Now, a video has gained media traction that has shown that Donald Trump is doing everything humanly possible to smoke President Bola Ahmed Tinubu out of government. And guess who he wants to use? Former President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. Now, if you recall very well, if you're following the political narrative, you find out that there was a time when this news of Jonathan aligning with Peter Obi came to the political space, where PDP was saying they want to use Jonathan and Peter Obi to smoke President Bola Ahmed Tinubu out of office. I began to see that there are strong possibilities that behind every rumor, there is an atom of truth. Now, without speaking much, so that you will not take my word for it, I want us to take a look at the information I got that shows that Donald Trump is out to make sure he smokes President Bola Ahmed Tinubu out of office using Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. Take a look at it for yourself before I come back to wrap it up.
It's very important to the I'm to tell the both opposition and ruling party these warnings. Well, Donald Trump wanted to support Jonathan. Donald Trump is planning to use Jonathan against you, Tinubu. Take it, or you don't take it. Just watch out on this. He's desperate to use Jonathan. Well, nothing else God have revealed to me thereafter. Maybe Jonathan should listen or not to listen. But I'm just giving the ruling party what is ahead of them. Is either they follow, they look at it properly, or they say, don't mind them, this one, na lie, na fake, na 419, na newscaster, na CNN, they talk. Make them leave time will tell.
Hey, now, as if that was not enough, let me take you through the video and what Peter Obi said after he met with Jonathan just 3 days ago, so that you too can connect the dots for yourself. Take a look at this one.
Taking reactions to the closed-door meeting between former President Goodluck Jonathan and Peter Obi, the 2023 Labour Party presidential candidate in Abuja. The meeting has fueled speculations about potential political alignments ahead of the 2027 general elections. Peter Obi, in a post on X, described their meeting as fruitful and called Jonathan an elder brother and statesman. While the specific details of the talks were not revealed by either party, analysts suggest it could be a preliminary step towards forming a broad coalition for the upcoming elections. Well, in the meantime, following his private meeting with former President Goodluck Jonathan in Abuja, Peter Obi attended a support group summit and a book launch. In his remarks, Peter Obi spoke on the critical importance of electoral reform as the foundation for a prosperous Nigeria, arguing that it is essential for driving economic growth, creating jobs, and improving key sectors like health and education. He also urged young Nigerians to actively participate in the democratic process.
The process through which people come into office is far more fundamental than even what they do when they're office. If the process is faulty, you're likely going to have bad governance. You're not likely to have corrupt governance because the process through which they come into office is corrupt and they will sustain the corruption. If it is bad, it is going to be bad because there's no way people can come from a bad process and do the right thing. It is time for us to say enough is enough because that process, faulty process we're allowing is allowing poor education of our children, allowing increased infant mortality because of no primary health care, allowing hunger, despair, unemployment. So this is time for us to know that fighting the electoral process and making sure it's right is about fixing what is bad in our country. Thank you.
This meeting and, of course, the photographs have, elicited some reactions on X, and I'll take some. This is from Richie X, who wrote, "Great to see Peter Obi and Goodluck Jonathan uniting for Nigeria's future. The focus on electoral reforms and youth engagement in ensuring our votes count in New Nigeria is truly possible." Another ex-user wrote, "The greatest political mistake Goodluck Jonathan will ever make in his lifetime is to allow them push him into contesting for the president of Nigeria again. Not only will Jonathan be embarrassed heavily at the polls, he will forever lose that toga of honor and respect he's earned himself by relinquishing power to Buhari when it was the most difficult thing to do. Jonathan, as of today, is a global statesman who's earned himself a deal of good reputation. One wrong step is enough to ruin it all." Another ex-user wrote, "Dear Peter Obi, I humbly request an alliance with Goodluck Jonathan on the forthcoming general elections. You have a clean record, and Jonathan has a record of prioritizing human lives over his political ambitions. Nigeria has bled enough. Nigeria has a lot of leaders who care less how many lives are wasted as long as they maintain their political positions. We need a change. We need people with human hearts. We need a nation where politics isn't a do-or-die affair. We want to travel without fear or being stolen from our vehicles into the bush. We want to do business without spending much on generators. We want to graduate and have jobs."
You've seen it for yourself. Now, somebody was saying, and I just laughed, that the biggest mistake Jonathan is going to do is to contest for election against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is going to floor him and it will be the biggest disgrace of his life. And I just saw how people can be shabby in their thinking. Look at Donald Trump. Donald Trump contested election after becoming president of America. He lost. He contested again. He has won. What we should be concentrating on is those who can actually give us what we want. And sometimes, take it or leave it. Nigerians, we are not even ready for a better leader as it is. Because even now, with the obvious failures of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the APC, we still have people that are supporting them and singing, "On your mandate, we shall stand." Then tell me how and when we can be able to make these corrections. And most of the times, I always connect this thing to greed. Because the moment a person has the opportunity to access power or to access government, or his brother or his sister is in government, you see that he begins to automatically give the government accolades, closing his eyes and becoming blind to the failures of the government. And this is the reason why, to be very frank with you, we may have a very long way to come out of where we are right now. Because you can see it for yourself that these guys have succeeded in weaponizing poverty so that when you see a bag of rice, it's like you've seen a gold mine. When you see a tin of tomato, it's like you've seen something that will make you to become a rich man the next day. They have succeeded in weaponizing poverty so that anybody that has the opportunity to see a little limelight will take it very seriously and give them accolades. And that is exactly their mission. And it's already working. I'd like you to do your best to drop your thoughts in the comment section and tell us what you think about the prediction of Goodluck Jonathan working with Peter Obi, because I believe that Peter Obi will only accept to run as a vice to Goodluck Ebele Jonathan if Goodluck Ebele Jonathan agrees to become president of Nigeria. Do your best to share this video and let other people get to see this video, and drop your thoughts in the comment section.